Just talk lots NL and we won't hear it. I'll do my best. I've been talking a lot lately. I feel like my voice is kind of suffering. You want to do a new run?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do it. I'm ready. By the way, NL, the baby you got must be Glitch Baby. What is Glitch Baby? I've heard some people talking about Glitch Baby, but I've never had Glitch Baby myself.
I guess it changes the baby every floor.
Oh, like missing though.
Yeah.
Alright. I can understand that. I'm digging this baby right here.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. I think. Could have been telepills. Or sorry, it could have.
It is telepills.
You were right, it is telepills. It could have been bad trip. The number of times I've had a streak where then I random cane and go into the curse room, take one hit of damage, and then I get a bad trip pill, and then I can't leave, and then I lose my streak. The number of times that has happened is 1, but that's one time too many, and I'll never forget it. Oh, oh. That was a close call.
You pushed that poop to me.
I pushed it so it wouldn't hit you, but in order to make it so it wouldn't hit you, it had to come close. So it was a bit of a tricky one, but that's okay.
We haven't even seen the item room yet.
This is also correct. I don't necessarily want to come back yet.
You can come back.
I'm worried though. I don't want to.
If you come back, you'll have half a heart.
I don't want to throw off the equilibrium. So I get that I'm like bloody, but I don't get why.
Because you ate the host.
Oh, I'm like a parasite or something that jumped out?
I think you're a little chub.
Okay. Recently saw the video with 9 lives where NL cannot leave the curse room. Apparently I'm a total idiot, and I actually could have left the curse room just by bombing myself. But, like, I say that like I'm an idiot, but really that is like a weird kind of mechanic that, you know, you probably only get burned by it once before you learn it forever, I hope. But anyway.
Why couldn't you leave it?
Because I only had, like, I died, it was on the womb, and I was trapped in the curse room. So every time I died, I'd come back with 1 heart. And then I'd have to leave the curse room and I'd die because of the 1 heart thing. Because of double damage on the womb.
Oh, I died.
That's alright. It happens from time to time. There's the item room that we've so long desired.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That was a pretty good reroll.
Pretty good. Pretty terrible. But hey, here's an opportunity to test something. You know that enemies get immune to the status effect temporarily.
Yeah.
What about the second parts? I wonder if
I think it will count too.
You think they'll stay immune?
Yeah.
I think you're right, actually. And like they got frozen there, but that's way too late to tell.
Yeah, because they were maybe still frozen.
Yeah.
So it counts as, I don't know, the time being frozen.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I wish that that was not the case, though. I also had a situation. I had Mom's Contact on a run today, and also Fear Shot. Chad, maybe you can confirm this. Does getting any status effect make it so they can't have another status effect? Because I swear, like, I had Abaddon, and the boss was, like, afraid, but they would not get frozen. They were never frozen and afraid at the same time.
1 status effect per time.
I guess so. In a way, if that is actually true, it kind of devalues status effects overall, though. Like, normally I'm, like, stacking up status effects and I'm excited, but if they don't work all at the same time, it's not worth quite as much. Oh, I think that's worth it.
We'll see.
Alright. Acceptable. It depends on the chance. So,
What if you have Midas Touch and you have poop or the
oh,
poop
Turdy Touch?
E. coli, I guess.
I believe that it actually works. That was one of the things that Edmund talked about in the blog post about the DLC.
They will make it work?
Yeah, but that had to be hard-coded into the expansion because it doesn't work within like the game's logic.
So it doesn't work right now?
It works right now, but it was one of the things they had to specifically say, like, we're going to take like some time and program it so that it works. Oh, that was awesome. It didn't work like automatically in the game engine.
Then why was he talking about it?
Just as an example of like, basically, because some of the complaints that have come up are like, why doesn't this item work with this item? Why doesn't this item work with this item? It's because like a lot of the cooler synergies in the game, or weirder synergies in the game, actually have to be programmed by themselves, like that one. Oh.
Or he can hire a Bill Gates.
He could hire Bill Gates, probably.
And then it's like ask, what's the secret?
Bill Gates was the secret to hard-coding the synergies in the Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Maybe he can.
He'd probably give him some bullshit. He'd be like, well, first you have to cure this terrible infectious disease. And you'd be like, Bill Gates, come on, man. That's all well and good, but why doesn't Brimstone work with, you know, the parasite? Classic.
What's the parasite?
Classic Bill Gates. Parasite causes the shot to split when it hits an object.
Oh, that's right.
Which, when I was talking to Ed, well, I wasn't talking to Ed. We obviously
You should, though.
We have our weekly meetings where we discuss the happenings in the industry, and then we burn $100 bills together and drink brandy out of a fancy snifter. But in the thread, I was like, he asked for synergies that should be hard-coded, and I was just like, Brimstone plus everything. Brimstone Cricket's body, Brimstone the parasite, Brimstone Monstro's lung. I don't remember Gemini having so much HP.
Are we not doing any damage?
I don't know. He's like, he seemed invincible. Oh, come on. Freeze, dog. I know you're red already, but, you know. Oh! Yeah.
Oh.
Good timing. No, not feeling it that much.
Dog
Could be
bone.
better. All right. I agree with the idea to pick it up, actually.
Really?
I like HP. Early in the game, I like HP.
I don't like HP any time of my day. Give me something close.
Yeah, Brimstone Rubber Cement. And since it's being hard...
How is it gonna bounce?
Well, since it's being hard-coded into the game, you could just make it bounce however it would be. Oh. Boo, 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 boo. Roll out, yeah. That's what... Drunk Cherry Picker. That's in relation to a story I told on the NLSS today. Thank you very much for the subscription. Oh,
yeah.
nice.
It was Wednesdays, NLSS, and then you're like, yeah, I like Curse Eye. I'm like,
I do like Cursed Eye though.
What is wrong with you? It's even the name has curse in it.
Yeah, but so does
Brimstone.
Yeah, it's got brim in it, which is like you wear that on a hat. Who wants that, right? Mom's knife. Ugh.
Why not Kate's knife?
Yeah, exactly. Why not Kate's knife? You can make a mod for that.
Oh, there should be.
I can't, but
Ramsey's
someone could.
knife.
Like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Not Ramsey, like the Egyptian pharaoh king.
Oh my
Pharaoh.
god.
Oh, I'm so stupid and sorry also as well. I forgot about the hole. It's okay. I didn't forget about the hole. Trust me.
You forgot there's a freaking Deals with the Devil.
I always forget about Deals with the Devil.
How do you always forget it? Oh my god.
It's better this way. Maybe because I don't exist anymore, they'll forget about the red heart damage.
I don't know. It's permanently recorded in my health status.
And on Twitch TV. So whenever I get cocky about my Isaac play, people can be like, hey, remember that time you took 2 damage on Cellar 2?
Spider.
Yeah. And I'll be like, hey, shut it. You're banned. Blocked.
You're banned?
Blocked. Hey, Northernlion, why did you make this mistake? I've got some good advice. Blocked. Here's some advice. Deal
Blocked.
with it.
Real life.
Why are you so mean to me? Blocked. I don't actually block many people.
I actually don't block many people on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I banned them.
Oh, shit. She's for real.
Because there's no block on YouTube.
That's true.
It's either delete or ban.
There are some times on YouTube, you know, I'm a firm believer in the right to free speech, but there's people that are like on there just to troll you, basically. I wish that you could reverse troll them by basically muting them the same way you can mute people on Twitter, so that they would see that their comment got posted, but they'd just be like, why is no one reacting to my dank trolls?
Yeah, because I'm so lonely.
And then they'd be like, man, maybe I'm actually wasting my time here doing this horseshit. I could be making a difference in the world.
I think, you know, freedom of speech will work both ways, right? You don't... Oh, come on. Get the fuck out of here. What the
Jesus.
heck? You don't come over to someone else's, your friend's house, and then it's like, oh, your mom is fucking fat ass. I hate her cooking.
Yeah, that would make you like a straight up cocksucker.
You invited me over freaking dinner and it was disgusting. I would rather have KFC.
Yo,
I will never be fucking friend again.
Why you gotta besmirch the good name of KFC in this analogy, Kate?
And then,
you like KFC too.
I do like KFC. And then the dude would be like, alright, well, you and I cannot be friends anymore because you basically insulted my mother and insulted my mother's cooking.
Yeah.
And, you know, we were...
And you insulted KFC.
Yeah, and then I just invited you over for, like, a good time. And you cannot do that in my house. And then they'll be like, freedom of speech, bitch! And be like, yeah, you're out of here.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I have 2 red eyes, it should be
I'm sorry I caused you to deal with the devil, Kate.
It's alright.
But I'm coming back with some cursed eye, or not cursed eye.
Homing tears.
Homing tears, baby.
You're reading the comment?
I'm reading the chat because, like, I want to see what people feel about KFC, too.
But, you know, I think, you don't come to... Ooh. You don't come to someone else's house, which is, like, at the moment, we'll call it my YouTube page.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, you fucking stinky, like, shit, I hate you.
You jerk.
Like, your content sucks. And, like, the one that I really wasn't happy about...
Yeah.
Was that I played, what was it? The soundtrack from Northernlion.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's my favorite, it's my house. I can say my mom sucks to my mom, but you cannot say my mom sucks. That's rude.
Yeah.
And, someone's like, I don't care about Kate's play or anything. All I'm saying is, I hate the anime that she's playing the, like, I guess, the music of. So I do not support this.
Kate, that's such a good... You don't even realize, but you have such a good personality quirk, which is, like, people are, like, personally offensive towards you. I mean, that still sucks. But you're more offended that they didn't like the anime that you like.
No! It's not that. It's like, yo, I don't give a shit if you don't like the freaking piece or not. I'm sure many of people hated Beethoven because his freaking personality was garbage.
Yeah, he was a dog.
But do people like, oh, I hate Beethoven Symphony 5 because his personality sucked 200 years ago. Oh, he was a dick to my grandpa. God, I'll never listen to him.
You joke about that, but I bet there is like one family out there, and over the past like 200 years or so, they've just been, you know, creating more people in the family that keep hearing this like
it's
legacy of
Beethoven. It's like the legend.
And yeah, they'll be like,
this is the legend of our household. Never listen to Beethoven. He fucking sucks. I don't know.
It's like, you know...
He borrowed $10 from us and didn't ever pay it back.
With inflation, that's $111 now. But it's like when they turn 13 and, you know, you gotta give them the birds and the bees talk, the sex talk. But instead they're like, you're old enough now, son, to know how the world works.
Even if you
Beethoven is a cunt.
Even if you like the movie that has like, I don't know, like a variation of Beethoven-related piece, hate that movie. Because there's a Beethoven a little bit into that
Beethoven is just a straight-up dick bag. Total douche nozzle.
And then what I hate is that when you go to my video, you don't see like the #1 comment would be like, oh Kate, you know, that's awesome, or like, oh thanks for playing, you know, thanks for sharing. That's not #1 comment. #1 comment is, I hate Northernlion. Why does she like it? I don't understand. You don't do that. That's poor manners. That's not even like... You can only do that in internet. If you do that, it would be like you're walking around and someone's listening to a band. It's like, oh, I hate that band.
Why are you listening to that band?
I don't understand. And then she would, or he would, call police. Or just like run away.
Yeah, they'd be like, get away from me, you freaking weirdo. I got headphones on. Anyway, that's YouTube though. Like the most, like negative comments that people agree with tend to get upvoted to the top because if there's a positive comment like "nice video," people
Is that boring?
Yeah, people are like, "That's boring. I don't want to," you know. If someone is like, "Hey, you know, nice day," you don't go, "Oh yeah, I agree. You know, me too." You don't need to say it, right?
I wonder if the society was fucked up. Let's say society is the internet, and then our real life is in wait. So
Nice.
our real life would be the internet, and then the internet would be our real life.
Okay.
Won't
You think
people,
society would be messed up?
Won't people be nice to us?
I think so. But I don't think it's necessarily the internet. I just think it's being anonymous, you know? There are like historical records of graffiti in ancient Rome. And you would think that the graffiti in ancient Rome would be like poetic or something like that because that's the interpretation that we have or the perception that we have of ancient Rome. But like seriously, the graffiti is still like, I love eating pussy. Hey!
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's written in Latin. So it's,
Yeah, but then because the society, right? It's like if they know you, they would judge you if
Yeah.
you do something bad.
that's true.
But let's say the society is the anonymous, like no one knows you,
Yeah.
no one knows your name, like no one knows your face. But then online, everyone knows who you are, what you do, and all that.
Yeah.
Then I think people would be opposite.
I agree. I think real life would be scary as hell. I think I'd be
Wait,
robbed.
who are you again?
I'd be robbed and, you know, assaulted at all times.
Yeah,
Oh man, 2 tiers down pills. Maybe not at all times, but
you took
Sometimes.
my black heart.
oh, that's so
shit!
good though. Oh,
Tech
I get it too.
45. Wait, you're tech baby. Oh no,
I don't know. I've got a monocle maybe, but no
monocle
top hat.
baby. Not monocle maybe. Monocle baby.
Saying the book was better is pretty true for almost anything ever. Mostly, but you know, having read the book of Gone Girl, the movie was pretty good too. I
I
don't know.
really like the movie.
I might take the movie over the book in that example. I think there's other examples that have previously.
People
thought
said
of.
Lord of Rings.
There's an argument to be made there. I think.
Okay.
I've read the books and seen the movies. I'm not trying to, you know, be like, oh, look at Mr. Unpopular Opinion over here. I kind of don't like the movies that much, and I love Peter Jackson. I kind of just find them a little dry. That's me, though.
For me, when I watch The Gun Girl, it starts with like, I want to kill her.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a spoiler.
Don't even offer any kind of spoilers, though. That's the whole
But-
point of the movie. Is it's a mind f.
Like it's not a spoiler because it's literally the second you start the movie.
All right.
And he says, I want to kill her. I want to open up her brain and scoop her brain out and understand what she's actually thinking. And I'm like, holy shit, son.
Whoa!
That's dark.
Oh, we should check that tarot card.
It's the magician, right?
This one is not always the magician. I'm so glad it wasn't the magician there, because if it was, it would have been really hard for me to make my case.
Hey, I'll take that.
That's good enough. Nothing wrong with that.
But after I watched the movie, I'm like, yeah, I feel the same too.
Man, I hope that the Maze Runner movie wasn't better than the book.
Apparently the book is real good.
I've-
Or not real good, but book is a lot better.
Because that movie was pretty bad.
That movie, I remember Jeremy John's review. Ooh. And he said, literally, if at the end, if you just said like they found a banana bread and they were all happy, that's all they wanted in their life, a banana bread, and they found it. That would have been better. He's like, that would have been a better ending. You know, just put anything. Maybe they just found like end of a rainbow and they became rich.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So
Yeah, up until that point, I was like, this is not good, but it's
yeah.
just bad. It's not like, it doesn't make me angry or anything like that. But when I got to the ending, I was like, man, that's some schlock
it's
stuff.
low.
Yeah, exactly.
It's low.
It's a dirty trick.
So I like how he said, literally just, you know, put anything. They say like maybe they just lived happily ever after or something. Like
Yeah,
it might have been better.
And they lived happily ever
Yeah.
after.
They got out and they lived there. They're so happy. I don't know. One is tear down.
Oh,
Health down.
Oh, it has to be some kind of head. It is. Technically.
I never seen Abel
Really?
from that.
Oh, from the stone
Yeah.
chest. Speaking of banana bread, we played a lot of Spy Party today.
I saw. I wanted to watch it, but I didn't want to get our data go all crazy, so I didn't watch it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because you were out. I thought you were home at that point.
No.
I forgot.
Unfortunately, no. Despite I would like to add that little one viewer in your account.
I was actually freaking out because I thought your mom was gonna come in. So, like, literally the second you got home was right as I went to the bathroom for the second ad break. And I was like, Kate's mom's gonna come to the bathroom and she's gonna see me peeing while I'm eating this granola bar. She's gonna think I'm a weirdo.
Oh,
Oh no, that's not your fault. Hey, worth it.
I'll take that though. Oh shit!
Oh.
You're skeleton baby.
I'm skeleton. Like screw.
Why would you pop it, man?
Well,
I
you
can
were
fly.
popping it for a second too. I was
No.
just joining in. Wait, do we have use tab for a second? Right
No,
now?
that's a library. Oh, this is freaking not a shop.
Yeah, this is not a shop. I have to
It
turn
could have been.
What if we get Steam sale though? We can reroll it. Oh, all right, never mind.
So you tricked the game. The game is like, oh, is that what you wanted?
I was confused. So the other one is a library?
Yeah.
I guess
I saw it in the net.
we should go to it though. Because with the D6 and a 48-hour energy pill, if it has a lot of book pedestals, we can do so much good stuff. We could turn it into like a 5-room item room.
But the library doesn't mean library.
Right, it could just be, it could be one book, it could just be some treasure
It could
chests.
be room full of spiders.
I really hope it's 4 books though, or even 5 books.
Because I had that. It was room full of fucking spiders. Or that.
Oh, well this is worth a key probably. That's good. It's decent. That's not that good. You should use that, see if we get a black market, I guess. It is not a black market. We don't have to. It's up to you. If you don't feel
Do
comfortable
we-
doing it, we don't have to.
We don't lose deals with devil?
No. We don't lose a deal with the devil for that. If we don't... Oh, nice. Good.
Aw.
That's good, though, because we can reroll at least once. Ooh, that's so good. That's so good.
Do I use it right now?
I don't think it does it if you use it right now, but it might.
But if I use it in the boss room,
You won't be able to reroll the deals of the devil,
why?
because you won't have a d6.
Yeah, but then I can go out and then come back in.
I don't think it'll still be open, though.
No?
I don't think so. Oh, so it's only giving you books because we're in the library right now.
Technically.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Oh wait, I can take some. Here, I'll
Yeah.
take that.
We can always come back to it later if we want to.
Oh, there's another battery!
Nice. Yeah, let's come back and hit it up then.
But it's gonna be a book though.
Yeah, but we can slowly take all the books out of the rotation. And there's a spirit heart. It guarantees that we fight pestilence, but that's still okay. Nobody dislikes an orbital.
Nice.
The more we can get out of this library, the more likely we can actually get another library and turn it into a super item room.
How is that possible?
If we get one more library, every book that we take out of the rotation, it can never come back.
Becomes breakfast?
They don't become breakfast, they just pull from the item pool.
Ah.
So you can actually turn libraries into like super item rooms.
Okay.
This
We're
poor
doing
guy.
quite a lot of damage
Our
now.
damage is pretty good. This poor guy stands no chance.
Why is
Abel,
it green?
what do you do? Because it is poison or something. Nice. Oh.
I will take it all.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Okay.
That's okay. You could reroll Cube of Meat if you want. You could take it, or you can go back and reroll the book, which is what I would probably do. That was a pretty good deal with the devil. Worst orbital is Fat Fly, big fan? Are you crazy? Big fan, man.
Fat Fly.
Fat Fly? I like
Why
Big
are you
Fan.
offend the fly? What did he do to you?
Big Fan is so good.
How to jump.
Alright, well. Still.
You know how when we played the demo, and then when we saw how to jump, we're like, oh!
Yeah, I know.
That item's gonna be so good. It's gonna break the game. We can like jump onto those items that we can like get to. Oh, that's gonna be so sweet. Oh my god, how to jump? How are you think? Oh, genius, genius. And then literally, I've never seen anyone using it.
It's
just
actually
like,
among us within a certain percentage of people, like diehard players. How to jump is considered one of the most overpowered items in the game.
really?
Yeah, because apparently if you use it like right as you are about to get hit, it renders you invincible.
I
And
understand.
you get away. But I never use it. There's almost no situation in which it's actually something I would use.
I guess like when you're about to get hit, you can jump away from it, I guess.
Yeah, I think it might give you like a couple of invincibility frames or something too, something like that. I'm just talking out of my ass, but I think this is what it does. Yeah, Biznap's a big fan of
Really?
it. Yeah, apparently.
Does he actually go like, oh shit, yeah,
That's not really in Biznap's character.
No,
to
but-
go like, oh shit, yeah,
He should.
He should. Ooh. So, Kate, what weapons do you main in Monster Hunter? I am a hammer fan myself.
I never actually met a person who is a hammer fan.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! Alright.
Bogo Bomb?
I am not a huge fan of Bogo Bombs, to be honest with you. But before you do it, yeah, you know what's up.
Fuck off!
That's okay. It depends, you know?
Well, I don't know, man. Compass?
I kind of like the compass, but like...
What do you want?
I don't know. I kind of like Fanny Pack, too, actually.
Fanny Pack for 1 HP? You're crazy.
I think it's pretty good. The coin purse hasn't been great for us thus far, right?
There's health up.
Okay, okay, we could try something crazy.
Just give me the idea.
The crazy thing, you don't have to do it.
Why don't we go out and reroll this?
Well, okay, yeah, you can do that too. What I was thinking, and that your solution is actually a lot better, was take the coin purse and hope for like 48-hour energy pills.
Well,
But I mean, let's be honest, I'm an idiot. But sometimes the dice rolls work out in my favor. But yeah, we can go out and reroll all that stuff if you want. I don't know. I don't value the compass as much as I did in vanilla.
oh my god, my head is huge. I guess I'll take it.
That is sort of a shit black market. I kind of agree. But, I mean, with one reroll, you get 5 new shop items. Hopefully new, anyway.
It's not great. Oop.
I had a crawl space today, and I got common cold. It's like the best crawl space I've had in weeks. And then I had another crawl space. I think you can buy the charge if you want to right now, too. It's up to you, though. You look like a Mortal Kombat ninja or something right now. Apart from the fetus attached to your head, but maybe...
Ah, shit! Nasty! Ah! We're out of here!
That's Kate's impression of Marshawn Lynch in the Clueless Gamer segment of the Conan O'Brien show.
It's been a while, so I kind of forgot it.
What floor are we on? Depths
1.
So, it's up to you. Pandora's Box would give you 4 spirit hearts for 1 red heart. It's like a better Guppy's Paw trade.
Alright.
And
So I
then-
guess I'll take it.
Yeah, I kind of see why,
And
why
then
not, right? Might as well
use
just-
it.
Yeah. So that's a decent trade.
And then roll it again. Ah! It's all real not good.
We don't have any like fly generators or anything.
No.
It's up to you, because in this situation, I kind of like the
Sharp
idea.
plug?
Yeah, I kind of like 9-volt here, but I'm really bad
Why?
at sharp plug because it'll add up with the battery basically. Plus, you get another charge right away. Plus, you kind of, if I'm in your position right now, I want to be getting rid of my red hearts because we're talking about, you know, stuff
Alright.
later. But you know, it's a bit of a tough call. I mean, you could reroll this stuff, but you can't take it anyway, unless maybe it rerolls into spirit heart deals on this one. I don't think so, but...
Alright, now you're just rambling. Let's go.
Yeah. I can't be trusted. I think with that choice, you could have taken almost any of them.
If it was anything but game, you'd have sounded like a professional art collector.
Oh, collector.
Or a critic.
Sometimes I do get lost in my own head when it comes to Isaac, especially with the D6, because there's so many possible permutations, and then they like stack up on top of one another. So you just keep talking. Really, what you should just do is like re-roll and then be like, oh, this is what actually happened, instead of like all this bullshit could happen. Yeah, the sun could freaking supernova tomorrow, you know? Maybe it already did. I don't know anything about astronomy.
I like astronomy, but I suck.
Yeah?
I like biology. I don't suck, but I'm not good.
Biology is the trickiest science. Not to say that it's the hardest at all, but and not to say that I feel, you know, like, maybe this is good. Not to say that I feel like betrayed by the fact that I studied it either. What did you get hit by there?
The fire.
Oh, okay. But I didn't realize until I got into university how much of biology is straight up plants. Just like a lot of plants and a lot of flies and a lot of fish.
I guess I'll take it.
Why not, I guess, right?
I like little fish.
Got to like my 3rd year of doing lab work on plants, and I was like, I still don't care about plants, man. The genes within the plants are pretty cool.
Is it?
Well, I mean, it depends how much you like genetics and stuff like that. But the plants themselves, they're just a vessel, man. I'm not interested in botany. Oh, I don't disagree that organic chemistry is the hardest. Trust me. You know, I took the one year that I had to.
My sister said biochem is the worst.
Organic chemistry is it's a filter class in most science programs.
Isn't it the same thing? Biochem, organic chem? I mean, organic biology? Wait. Different.
Well, organic chemistry is chemistry that deals with carbon.
Okay.
And biochemistry is the chemistry of, like, living processes.
Yes.
Which do often involve carbon, I guess, by definition. But they are more than technically different, but close, I guess.
I remember my sister, she was doing a lab.
Yeah.
And then, so in her lab, she got a DNA of this microorganism.
Yeah, sounds legit so far.
But it's not like a lab that they got from a textbook. It's the DNA that they did, that they ran.
They sequenced it themselves.
So, no, like they, I guess, like scanned the DNA of this microbiology thing, and then so many people, they're like, I didn't get any of those DNA things, like the characteristics that I'm supposed to get.
Yeah.
I didn't get it, and I'm like, and my sister, she's like, yeah, I don't understand either, man. Apparently it was really hard, and like literally everybody failed. And my sister, she's a very smart lady, and I think she got like 65% or something like that.
That's great.
And then she's like, yeah, I was actually top 1% in the class.
In my was that second year? I think it was second year. In my second year organic chemistry class in the first semester, a third of the class outright failed.
Yeah.
And that might not sound like a lot, you know, that means 70% passed, but that's like pretty much an order of magnitude higher.
You would have friend that would have been like, sorry, I failed.
Yeah. Everybody knows a couple of people who failed it.
Go on! You can go on! I'm being the soldier. Like in a war. Go on! Carry on! But
then, you had the opportunity to take either like the second half of that class or take biochem the next year. So I just waited and took biochem the next year, which was a little stressful because they had but it actually worked out in my favor. They had no coursework the whole year, but the midterm was worth 30% of your mark. The final was worth 70. But
dang, that's nerve-wracking.
But if you chose, you could have the final worth 100.
That's even worse.
So, like, you had to choose in advance. Like, you had to opt in.
Yeah, of course. You cannot be like, oh, I got 0% of midterm. Let me just say, like, I will count the final for 100%.
You could have been kind of an idiot and been like, I'm not even going to write the midterm. Aren't I the smartest guy in the room? But that would actually make you an idiot. Because what if the final was hard as hell? But anyway, Sandbomb's pretty sweet. I opted in for the 100% final because I didn't do well on the midterm, and it worked out.
Well, you say you have to choose in advance, though.
You choose in advance of the final.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like before you take the midterm.
No. It was it was a little stressful, but yeah, it worked out in the end, thankfully.
Man, I would eat all the paper that the prof would have given to me. I'm like, I don't care if it works or not. I'm just gonna eat it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of think that it's bullshit, because I probably have lower memory for stuff in that class than any other class that I ever took in my entire life. I studied like crazy for the final. Oh no, but I remember jack shit. I think it's a terrible way to run a class. As a student, it's great because you're like, all I need to do is do this one thing really well and it's good. But like as a student who's actually like trying to learn, now I'm like, man, I really wish that they just kind of gave us like sustained little work every week and maybe a big exam, and I'd remember more now.
I wonder if like,
but that's the luxury once you're out.
Gives you, it's like, hey, I am the president of this university, and you're gonna be prof of this class, and I'm gonna tell you that your class is gonna be a filter class, so you have to make it extra hard. Would they do that?
I don't know.
Or how do they decide that is the filter?
I don't know the internal workings. I think just like, I think organic chemistry is just naturally kind of like confusing.
So it's just naturally filter class?
Maybe, yeah. And I mean, like the job of the university is to get you is to get you up to like a certain level of competency so you can either succeed in a later program or like get a job, right? So they can't just be like, we're gonna make this organic chemistry class easier so that, you know, more people pass.
Oh.
Because then all these, you know, companies would be like, we're not hiring graduates from that university anymore because they can't do like, you know, chiral rotations or something. I don't even remember, basically.
Man. I remember in my music class, basically it was all music. It was music theory and music history that was filter. It was both filter. And we started with 175. Yeah. And I forgot if it was second term or the next year, the number decreased to 75. So 100 of people failed.
Wow, that's crazy.
So from 175 to 75, and from 75 to 30, and then, oh, it must be like first semester actually. Cause, yeah. And then after 30, it became 20.
That is insane.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people like to, you know, kind of like have dick measuring contests about like what program at university is the hardest. I would say, like, without question, you worked harder in your music program than I had to work in my biology program. Maybe, I don't know, harder is a weird term, but like you had a lot of shit to do. Basically is what I'm getting at.
Hey, Countdown 36, thank you for rejoining Kid Army for 2 months in a row. Kid Army Elite. I forgot that Elite.
Alright, we can do this.
I think it's because for me it's not just studying. Like, I also had to perform. I also had to compose in like as a homework. It was just a lot of stuff on my plate.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And what's bullshit is that they kept making me write freaking papers.
Yeah, non-music classes.
Non-music classes are bullshit. Am I gonna be like, oh, yes, oh, I remember this Hamlet.
Well, I mean,
I'll remember this Japanese novel.
I remember those Japanese novels.
Yeah. And then would I be like, oh yes, I remember the year of 2014. It was indeed delicacy of the Japanese novel.
69 Taint Smasher in chat.
Taint Smasher.
Actually asked, NL, have you ever cheated on a test? This is something Kate and I have talked about in the past. I have never cheated on a test at all in my whole life.
Is there a teacher? Is there my old teacher in the chat?
And Kate has had a slightly different... I'm going to despawn here. Because it's a big one. But Kate has had a slightly different experience. Not that she participated in, you know, serious academic dishonesty, but...
No. You just gotta play smart, you know? Play smart.
See, I've always been of the opinion that if I'm not gonna fail, then I just deserve whatever mark I deserve.
Yeah, but then it's not, if I'm not gonna fail, it's gonna be alright. No! I'm gonna fail.
Then you should have worked harder.
I could've worked harder, man. How could you say we should have worked harder where I have like a freaking recitals to audition for and not audition for
I'm not speaking
recitals
of,
and auditions.
I'm not
and stuff.
speaking of university. I'm speaking of high school and middle school.
High school and middle school? Alright. Blame Square Enix because they made good shit.
See, this is what I'm getting at. Yeah. I couldn't work harder. I was too busy playing Final Fantasy 12 or something.
Kingdom Hearts, Final
okay.
Fantasy 10, Kingdom Hearts series, I should say. Too many, way too good JRPGs came out during that time.
I was also like, the same way that people are like, you know, why don't you just scum your way to Real Platinum God? You know, if
well, okay, that's different.
But let me continue on the analogy here. People will be like, you know, you could have done it way faster. I knew people that would cheat on tests occasionally in high school, and they'd be like, check it out, man, I got like,
nah, man.
I got like a 95, and you only got an 80. And I'd be like, yeah, that's okay. And I wouldn't even go on like a lecture or anything, like, oh, you know, you're not doing the things you're supposed to do. I was more just like, sure, yeah, all right, it's not a big deal.
Sometimes, you know, they're big words, like as a music theory and stuff like that. They're big words, and if I see it, I'll remember it. If I don't see it, I cannot think of it. And it's just there are too many words, there's too many letters in it. It's like it's impossible. And then like there are people who's been like doing their music theory until like since they're like 2 or something.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh yes, I understand. It is the theory, yes. I'm just like, oh my god, are you kidding me? And then.
Don't get in there, girl. Oh. Yeah.
I see.
What do you have invincibility for right now?
Celtic Cross.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I guess you can't really get in there.
And then, like, that's not me. I cannot do it. I cannot just spit out the biggest, longest. Oh my god!
Pop the Algiz rune and just run into him.
Oh. It's okay.
Yeah, get that sacrificial dagger in there. Nice.
What? What?
Whoa, girl. You gotta deal with the devil you can use your rerolls on, too.
Well, I thought if it was HP upgrade, I would be able to pick up the items there. Well, I'll be dead.
Here's my thinking. You don't have to do it. I think you should reroll the conquest item again. Oh, but yeah, reroll the conquest item again. If you get HP, then you can take Dark Bomb. I think. Oh, the deal's gone! It's not like we could have done anything about it anyway, but still.
This is damage upgrade, no?
No, it's speed plus range.
Well, that doesn't work well.
I never cheated on a test.
Should I take it?
I don't think it really matters. Not to say that this is a lost run, but I don't think picking that up really changes it one way or the other. You can always pick up a half heart, and then you still get all the benefits. But I never cheated on a test, but there was a test that I took in high school, and I went to a very small high school, so don't take this as bragging, but I was one of the top chemistry students in the high school, so it was like the standardized test for the province, basically, you know, a state test or something like that. And it was way too hard for me. So I literally, from like question 10 onwards out of 50, I just guessed, because it was all multiple choice. And I ended up getting the highest score in our school.
Wow!
Which was basically like we were all within like 1% of one another because we were all idiots apparently relative to the
So
best of the best.
you could have gotten like 52%.
I think the way it actually worked is that like out of 50, I ended up getting like maybe like 21. And then everybody else was like 20, 19, 19, basically. So I went up during the school assembly.
Oh my god.
And they like gave me an award
Oh
for
my
getting
god.
the highest score on the test. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel bad about this because this is like, I did get it fair and square. It's kind of shitty, but I mean, what are you gonna get? Are you gonna give the award to the guy who got less than the dude who guessed randomly? He doesn't deserve the award any more than I do. I'm just the luckiest idiot.
I guess so. I don't get half a part.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous your luck here. I didn't do. I was like bottom 10% for the province or something like that, though. It was bad.
Bottom 10%.
He was not good. That was.
Ow.
That was like the ultimate. Because I grew up in a small town. It was like the first time where I was like, I'm a big fish in a small pond. And when they were like, hey, check out how good some of these other fish are at chemistry, I was like, oh, okay. Whoops.
That's okay. I don't know if I want to tell my story of pets. You know, I don't want to.
You don't have to, yeah.
I don't want to give them a wrong idea, cause I was a successful one. I was playing smart.
Oh, so you don't want to tell them just in case they do it and it backfires.
Exactly. I don't want to be the blame. I don't want to be like.
You should pick up the heart.
No.
Because right now, if you get hit, you just die.
Okay. It'd be like, Kate survived, Kate did this, and like, Kate got a good result out of it. Why can't I do it? And then, you know, and they get caught, and then they get, you know, expelled, and I don't want them to be like, oh, Kate, it's all your fault.
I was amazed. We were on the bus.
I think we were eating dinner, actually.
Well, we've done that in the past, but we were on the bus. This was on Friday when we were going to look at that apartment.
Okay.
And the bus was super crowded. And there were those two, like, early years UBC students.
Okay.
And the one dude was like, yeah, dude, I figured out, like, the best way to cheat, because there's not that many TAs in my, like, my test period. So I write all the answers on the inside of my watch, and they never check it. And then his friend was like, yeah, dude, that's like a pretty sweet idea. Like, here's how I do it. And they were just talking about it, like, openly on the bus. And I was like,
yeah, don't do that, man.
Yo, what if there's a cop on here, man? They're gonna get you. You can't be talking about that shit.
Oh, no, I'm dead.
That's against Canadian values, man.
The cop was like, you're under arrest. I heard you cheated in UBC.
I was like, at least you should have the respect to be like ashamed of cheating. They were proud of it, and they were in university, which is what bothered me the most. It's like in high school, I guess whatever.
You can play Isaac.
Oh, you want to trade places?
Yeah.
All right.
You've been sitting and not doing anything.
That's all right. I've been having a fun time sharing some stories.